Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. It's your girl, Nay Songs, aka Top Notch Trophy. How are you ladies doing? I'm back again with another video. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. It's date night, guys. I'm getting ready. So, today I don't really have a topic. I just wanted to come chit chat with the girls, with the ladies, as we do. Typically when I get ready for a date, like half the time I'll come on live and talk to you guys before I go on a date. So yeah, I have a clean face, no wig on. I laid my edges, so my edges are like, they're drying so that they'll stay in place all night. I did so much maintenance, y'all, because I haven't gone out all week. I haven't gone out in about 2 weeks, so I just been not really taking care of myself. I've been working out though, but I haven't really been like taking care of my eyebrows. So I tweezed my eyebrows. Now they're back looking crispy. I shaved my legs. Like all of these things that I just don't really care to look at when I'm just doing my regular thing. But tonight I definitely got prepared, got all shaved up, waxed up, took off any extra hair. So, let's see here. So obviously, you guys, I'm not dressed. We're gonna go out for like food and drinks. I'm going out on a date with this guy that I used to work for. Actually, he was my employer. I used to work at one of the clubs that he manages because he's pretty much a club manager. He works for himself, but he manages like the hookahs. He supplies the hookahs to the different clubs as well as hires the bottle girls and stuff like that. So I went looking for a job in the club. He was there. He told me I had the job, but then I had to talk with the club owner. And the club owner also said that, yes, I play the part. I looked the part, actually. So they got me the job or whatever, and I started like the next day. But the next day when I went, it was pretty much dead. The club was dead because I think I went to the club on a Monday, and it was pretty slow. And I'm the type of person, if I'm gonna learn, I need to learn in a high-paced environment. Because if I'm trying to learn in a slow environment, it's not gonna stick how it's supposed to stick. But when I first started working there, the manager, like, he was just trying to give me pointers all night what to do or whatever. And I was just like, yeah. He was like, yeah, if you want to make money, you gotta flirt. You gotta flirt with the customers. And I'm like, oh yeah, really? And he's like, yeah, you gotta flirt with me too. And I'm like, excuse me? Harassment? So after that, like, he showed me some interest, and I was just like, I don't really know if I want to work here, but definitely I just stuck it out. Well, I tried to stick it out, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the vibe of the club. I feel like the manager, he was more interested in me in other ways. So I just didn't really want to work there because I'm just like, if the manager's flirting with me, I don't need to be a worker. I need to be a girlfriend. You feel me? I need to be like on a step up, on a step up. So I ended up quitting that job. I didn't even work there for like a whole week. I worked there for like maybe I went there 3 times and I quit. I stopped working there. So pretty much the chase was on from there. I was like, okay, if he's interested, he's gonna come after me. And that's what happened. Finally, like 2, 3 months later, he finally asked me on a date today. Cause I would go back to the club and like see him there and talk to him. And he would get me food, drinks, hookahs, whatever I needed on the house. So finally, he's like, yeah, let me ask her on a date. So he asked me on a date yesterday, but I told him I couldn't go because I was working really late. He was cool with that. So we rescheduled for today. Well, we scheduled for today, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you guys, I've had a very hectic week. This week has been very much just a whirlwind of emotions, especially like my job is pretty stable, but like in my love life, it's been hectic. It's been really, really hectic. And I typically don't talk to my friends or anybody about my love life because we all have different priorities. We all have like different priorities. So what's important to me is not like really important to my friends because they look at things at a different angle, and the same as me, the things that are important to my friends may not be as important to me because I look at things from a different angle. So me going to my friends and telling them how I feel about relationships and this, that, and that is just typically not gonna work. So y'all see my skin. If you look at any of my old videos, I do not have this many dark marks on my skin, and it's all right. I've been taking really great care of my skin. Putting that with working out has been such a delight. Like my skin is really flourishing now. Now that I've been working out and stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to get some expensive foundation. I feel like it's gonna complete my look because this foundation, I'm kind of over it now. I just want to try something new. All right, I actually have to hurry up because I do this every time. I'm always super late on dates. Whether I want to be or not, I always end up super late. And it's so crazy because I'm the one who typically sets the time. And I'm late for the time that I set. It's crazy. But yeah, you guys, I've been going on like roller coaster rides as far as my ex is concerned. Because me and my ex, he's the one with the Benz or whatever. I've talked about him before. And you guys, letting go of an ex-boyfriend is really a process. It's not something that can just happen overnight. You know, it's like truly a process. So with him and I, like both of us, it's kind of hard to let go on both ends. Like we'll both not talk to each other for days, and then he'll just call me out of nowhere, like out of nowhere. And then he just tries to continue things as if nothing happened. But we always go back to the same circle. We always go back to the same runaround where it's like, okay, you're not ready to provide for me as your girlfriend, so it's not going to work. And every time he comes back, he thinks that I'm going to change my mind or something. And I'm just like, that's just a non-negotiable for me. It's just a non-negotiable. But I literally told him, like, I was like, listen, let's just do counseling. Let's just, do like a premarital counseling session. Because they have that for people who typically, are thinking about getting married. They have to do premarital counseling. So I told him, let's do that and let's see how it goes. Like, let's see how our session goes or whatever. So we're talking to, we're talking to the therapist lady, right? And she's pretty much an older woman. She's 85 years old, and she calls us. Like, he called me, and our appointment was for 3 o'clock, and she ended up calling me, and I three-wayed both of them. So she introduced herself or whatever. She gave us her credentials, and she told us her age, and she sounded like a very experienced woman, but she sounded like a Russian woman. She sounded Russian. She sounded like she was from a different country, which is, how Russian women are. Russian women definitely believe in a man providing or whatever like that, for sure. So I wanted him to start it off because she was like, okay, after she introduced herself, she's like, okay, who wants to start it off? And I didn't say anything. I was waiting on my ex to start speaking, to just say whatever grievance he had against me to the therapist. And I was like, well, I think I should give my ex a name. I think my ex should start it off. So he kicked it off, and he was like, oh, I forget what he said, but his beginning statement was not that profound. He was just talking in circles and just really not saying anything. He really wasn't saying much of anything. So then I got frustrated, and I was like, well, we're on the phone today because, me and my ex, we started talking in June, and we kind of built a really great bond at the beginning. But as time went on, he really didn't show me that he wanted to step up to the plate and play the position that I need him to play in my life or whatever. So she was like, well, what position is that? And I was like, well, I'm a woman. I believe that a man should provide. I believe that a man should, make sure that his woman is good. I said a little bit more elaborate than that or whatever, but I pretty much said I think a man should provide for a woman. And she was like, oh, who? Like, after I was done explaining everything, because I was like, you know what? I met him. I think that a man should provide for a woman, and I'm not here to play. I'm really here for marriage. I would love to get married and have children, and I don't want to waste my time. So the reason why we booked this appointment is because we are having differences right now. So I really want to know if this is the right path for us. So she was like, after I said my piece, she was like, ooh, this train is going 100 miles per hour. So she pretty much said that I was like going, fast. I was moving fast in the relationship because me and him just met in June, like during the summer, and we're already in counseling and all of this. So it was my ex's turn to speak, and he was like, yeah, and finally now he wants to say something. But I hate when he does that, because he can never set the tone. He always has to go off of my vibe, and that's what anything, like, he never just sets the tone and just put his foot down. And that's another thing that turns me off about him. He always has to feed off of my energy in order to answer a simple question, like, don't you have organic feelings in this, or is it just me? That's why I feel like I'm in situations by myself when it came to him or whatever. But anyways, after my response or whatever, that's when he finally wanted to say, oh yeah, me and Nini, we met each other back in June, and I think she's a pretty nice girl. I think she's a wonderful woman, but the trust is broken between us, blah 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 blah. The trust is broken. What else was he saying? And pretty much by the end of the call, the therapist lady didn't really like me. She didn't really like me because she felt as though, because she asked me the question, she was like, you're dealing with someone who's only 28 years old. You have to be patient because women are more mature than men, and you have to be patient with him because, we're a little bit more mature and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, but we're more mature. That's fine. But what about a man providing? And she was like, well, you should be with a man for at least a year before, you should feel like he should provide for you. And I was like, a year? I was like, so I should be putting the best, I should be putting out my best for a year before I see anything in return from him? I'm like, listen, I'm 26 years old. I don't have the time to waste or to play with any man right now. So I'm like, if this man doesn't want to step up, I'm not going to be wasting a year with him just because, And after I said that or whatever, she didn't like me anymore after that. I guess I had too much attitude when I said that. I guess I had too much attitude. Oh, hey Tanae. So Tanae said, why did he say the trust was broken? Well, if you've been in my lives, right? So remember when I did the story time about the millionaire that was stalking me? And the millionaire gave me $1,000 for my rent or whatever. So my ex was always in the picture with me dealing with all these different guys and me juggling all these different guys. I was juggling Mr. Maserati, I was juggling Mr. Millionaire, and I had the bar dude that was also paying my light bill every month. My ex was there witnessing me juggling all of these guys. So that's pretty much where the trust was broken, where he felt like, I'm just using men. He felt like I didn't have feelings for these guys. I was using men. So he didn't want to be used. Like, even though he liked me as a person, he didn't want to put himself in the same category as those guys that were quote unquote getting finessed. So that's that's why he felt like he couldn't trust me, because he felt as though if he wasn't giving me money, I would go somewhere else and get it. And that's exactly right. If you're not going to give me finances, I'm not going to sit here and starve just to prove that I'm loyal to you. Like, where do you think this is not how life is? I'm not going to sit here and just be loyal to you just to be loyal to you. Like, where they do that at? You're not even my husband. I don't even know if you're the right guy for me yet. So that's where the trust was broken for him. And Tanae said, be patient. What type of advice is that? No, ma'am, get with the program or get lost. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So now we're on track with the story. So after she told me, that women are more mature and I should be patient with him, I said, you know what? I'm not really willing to give up a whole year of my life just to be with someone, just to prove what? to prove, what am I proving here or whatever. So she was like, oh, well, in your case, then I think you should date an older man. And I was like, okay, now she's making sense. So she was like, yes, you should date someone who's at least 35 and over, someone who's more established, because a man that's 28 years old is too immature and can't give it to you. And I was like, yes, finally, she understands where I'm coming from. And my ex was on the line while she was saying this, and he got so upset. Like, he started just going off. Like, after the therapist said that, he started going off on her. And he was like, what do you mean I'm mature enough? So now he had to defend himself because he felt as though now he wasn't good enough for me. So he was like, it's not the fact that I'm not mature enough. It's just the fact that I don't trust her. So he kept bringing it back to that he doesn't trust me. And I'm just like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to sit here and just sit here just to sit here. Like, my life is moving, There's other men who are interested in me. There's other men who want to spend time with me. And there's other men who are more than willing to give me what I want. Like, why am I sitting here settling with you when, you have no clue on how to make me feel comfortable and safe in a situation? So after, the therapist said that I should date someone older, my ex didn't even let the therapist get another word in. He was just diarrhea at the mouth. He started exposing me. He started telling the therapist everything bad about me. He was like, yeah, I don't trust her. I caught her so many times with different guys. I remember one time I went to her house and she had a dude there. She had a dude in her bed and I was recording them. She didn't know I was recording through the window, but I caught her with another guy, blah, 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 blah. So we had already, the therapy session was supposed to be 45 minutes. By the time we got off the phone, it was like 56 minutes. So the therapist stayed a little bit extra time to listen to us. But at the end of the day, like, he started arguing with me. While the therapist is on the line. And she was pretty much like, you know what? She said what she said. And she was like, I have to disconnect this call. And she hung up. So she was out because he started just getting irate and started like getting in his feelings. And I was just like, you know what? You heard the therapist, you heard what she said what she said, and I agree with her. And he was like, oh, well, that therapist, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I think what she's saying is true because honestly, you are young. You're not really established. I'm like, even though we do like each other, I don't think we're a good match for each other because what I need from you at this time, you're not really able to provide. So that's not fair of me to waste my time if I know I'm looking for a specific thing. And he doesn't give me any inclination. He's not like, yeah, I'm going to get a better job so I can support us. Like, he doesn't give me any confirmation that him being a provider is something that he really looks forward to doing. He just says stuff like, oh, I'm a handsome guy. I can get any girl out here. Don't you think other girls want to talk to me? Don't you think other girls want a chance with me? And I'm sitting here talking to you. And I'm just like, listen, I'm not holding you. Like, you can go date other women. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, my bills have to be paid every month and you're stopping me. You're taking up all my time because you want to sit here and not let go. You want to hold on to me when you know that you can't give me what I need. So if you really did love me, you would just let me go and let me find what I'm looking for instead of trying to hurt me and saying that you're going to go get another woman. Like, that's obvious. You don't have to throw that in my face. Like, You don't have to throw that in my face. But I understand that he is hurt because when we first got together, he was under the impression that, you know, I wanted to get married, which I do want to get married. I do want to get married, but I'm not going to get married to just a guy just because he's handsome. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about appearance that much. Like, I would love to be married to a guy that's 6'4", tall, handsome, you feel me? Also have resources, but it seems like the guys who are tall and handsome, they're like some of the most bummiest people because they try to get over on people with their looks. They use their feminine traits like their looks to get through in life, and that's just, it's, a man like that is just not really what I'm looking for. You know, there's some women who are nurses, they're doctors, they don't care about a man's income. They want a handsome man. That's what they work hard for. They work hard so that they can get everything in life. So they want a handsome man who makes less money than them, then that's fair. They can get that, but I'm the opposite. I'd rather have a man who's not so attractive, but I know not so attractive, not so tall, but I know he's a great provider. So my ex, you know, after we had the therapy session, I pretty much made up my mind because I was still torn if I wanted to be with him or not. Because I did like him, and I was like, you know what? Am I making a crazy decision? Am I just being foolish? Am I just thinking that I'm somebody that I'm not? Am I actually, I know appearance wise, I'm not average. I attract handsome man, but I'm like, do I have the capability to even attract a man of means? Like, I was really doubting myself. I was like, do I even deserve to have a man of means? Like, should I just settle with paying my own bills forever? Should I just settle with being stuck with a handsome man who doesn't do anything for me? Should I just settle for having to figure everything out on my own? Should I just settle for that? But then I decided that no, I've gotten men of means before, you know, even though they didn't stick around. But I've gotten men of means before. You know, there's just some things that I need to fix within myself so that I stop attracting dusties. Because handsome dusties are everywhere. Handsome dusties, they're everywhere. And it's not like my ex never did anything for me. That's not the case at all. He actually always would buy me flowers. Like before my previous flowers even had a chance to die, he was buying me new flowers. Like he bought me flowers every week. Every week he would buy me flowers and little trinkets. Um, I remember once he gave me like $70 to put gas in my car. And then on his birthday, I took him out to eat. We went to brunch at this really nice restaurant that had jets there. And I paid for brunch, and he ended up like paying me the money back like right after. He gave me the money back that I paid for a brunch or whatever. And let me see here. He did little stuff for me. I remember when I first moved in here, he got me a whole bunch of cleaning supplies. Cleaning supplies. He got me a whole bunch of cleaning supplies that I asked him to pick up for me at the store. Like he got me some Windex, some Ajax is like $1. Like he was good for little things. Uh-oh, my date said he's ready. He was good for little things, but as far as when I was like, oh, you know what? When we went to the club, he would pay for everything. He would pay for the drinks, he would pay for the hookah, you know, he would pay for stuff. Like he would pay for stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and try to play him like he never did jack diddly squat for me. That's why I wanted to give him a chance, because I'm like, I think he has the ability to evolve into the man that I need him to be. But he just gave me so much resistance. Like he wanted to do stuff on his own. He didn't really want me to ask. He didn't want me to be like, hey babe, yeah, I know we went to the club last night and you paid for the hookah. You paid for the $50 hookah. You paid for our drinks that amount to probably $30 between the both of us. It's like $80. Could you pay my light bill instead, or just pay a bill? Damn it, pay my internet bill, pay something. He never wanted to like just pay a bill. He'd rather pay for extra activities. He'd rather pay for hookah and drinks, and I just feel like that's so dumb. I feel like that's just so dumb. I'm like, why would you rather pay for hookah and drinks when hookah and drinks is extracurricular? Your priorities should be priorities. But he felt like he wasn't responsible for my priorities. He felt like he wasn't responsible for my priorities. I need to figure that out on my own and make sure that I'm able to handle all of my stuff on my own. So I feel like me talking to him gave me strength, because when I was talking to the millionaire guy wanted to change my life. Like he came into the picture and he came to my apartment and he was like, oh no. The millionaire guy was looking at my couches like, oh no, you don't need to have these couches. Like, we're going to go to the furniture store tomorrow and replace all of this. And he came telling me what I should do in my apartment. And it's like, you need to do this. You need to get a headboard. You need to get this and that, get some carpet in here. Like, he's just telling me everything that I need to do. And my ex wasn't like that. My ex pretty much just let me do what I want to do. He just gave me the space to do what I want to do and figure it out. Whatever I wanted to do, just figure it out. And yeah. So my date is ready, guys. I gotta hurry up. So Tanay, how do you deal with a guy like that? I feel like I'm in a similar situation. How do you deal, like, what type of guy? What character, what specific characteristic do you feel like is similar to your situation? A guy I'm dating mentioned that he felt like we were in a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, because I was hinting at different things like shopping, new perfume, etc., etc. Well, I think his age matters, right? Because the millionaire guy that I was dating with was already 45. You know, he didn't mind. He didn't mind coming to my apartment and telling me that, hey, I'm going to buy you new furniture. I'm going to buy you a new bed. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that for you. But the 28-year-old, my ex, the 28-year-old that I was actually dating, had an issue with that. He just didn't want to feel used. Okay, so there's more. We talked and he said he likes to give on his own, like not told what to do, because that makes him feel forced rather than just doing stuff to be romantic. Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's the situation I was in, and it's difficult finding a medium with those type of guys, because an older guy will hear your complaints and will just offer, but a younger guy in my situation, he would hear my complaints and just expect me to figure it out. But he would also do little things. He would want to do little things on his own, like he bought me slippers and whatever. Like he just did little stuff, just little stuff. But it's kind of hard to balance, especially if you're used to a certain being treated a certain way. When you deal with a guy who doesn't want to be asked for anything, it kind of makes it difficult, because those type of guys, they want the most. They want the most sex. 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 The guys that just want to do stuff just to be romantic, they want the most sex out of anybody. And I'm just like, yo, you're taking advantage of me. You want me to just put this fat cat on you and not ask you for anything? Like, that's not gonna work for me. That's not fair. That's not fair, because when you come to me and you ask me, hey babe, let's get it on, when you start rubbing on my thigh and touching me on my waist and slapping my butt and kissing my neck, you're giving me the go that you want to go. But if I'm complaining to you and I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna pay this bill? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? You just like looking the other way. That's not fair. That's not fair. But that's the problem. He is way older. Hmm. See, girl, let me see. He's way older. So he wants to just do stuff just to do it. He doesn't want you to ask him. He'd rather just be romantic on his own. For me, I'm not even gonna lie. That's a problem for me. Other girls, they know how to deal with those type of guys, but for me, that's a problem, because if I can't just come to you and just put my heart out on the line and tell you what's going on and you feel obligated to fix it, then it's like that's a problem. But some women, they know how to disguise things really well. They really know how to disguise things really well to make a man feel like it was his idea. Because that's what guys want to do. They want to feel like, oh, it's their idea. They want to do stuff on their own free will. But my thing is, if that's how you're gonna act, then don't ask me for poom poom. Like, I'm not gonna give you poom poom. I'm not gonna feel obligated to give you poom poom. Like, that's just what it is. I'm gonna hold my thing hostage. I'm gonna keep it to myself. And when you feel obligated to take care of me, then I'll feel obligated to lay down with you. And I hate that it goes that low, but that's really what it is at the end of the day for me. That's really what it is for me. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna just hold it hostage. So, girl, honestly, if you feel like he's a good dude tonight, then maybe if he feels like it's more like of a transactional relationship, like sugar baby, sugar daddy, then I don't really know what to say, because I mean, it is transactional. Like, it is. Can we not fake it? I guess guys just want to live in la la land and act like that's not what it is. It is what it is. Whether I'm with a sugar daddy or I'm with a regular guy, my poom poom is for me, and I'll share a little bit of it if you play your role, if you play your part. But if you're not playing your part, I just can't. I just can't. So yeah, guys, just to continue with my ex and therapy and everything, we continued talking after the therapist section. After the therapist session, we continued to talk. He even like came over to my house the next day, and um we just talked all night about our situation. And I'm still trying to tell him that my mind didn't change. If you want to be a part of my life, then you have to provide. It's just a non-negotiable for me. I can't settle on that, because I'm like, you know what? You're sitting here, you're trying to mess with me unprotected and stuff like that. And I'm like, what if I got pregnant? What if I got pregnant? Like, I have to think about things like this. I understand you're 28. You don't really think that far. You don't think that far out. You don't think, oh my God, we're messing with each other unprotected. Finally, what if I get her pregnant and I don't have no money to take care of the baby? You're not thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. I'm the one that's thinking about my future children. So it's like, if you can't show me that you could be a man now before the kids come along, then it's like, I don't even want to give you access to my womb to potentially give you a child that you may or may not take care of. You don't have a ring on my finger. You haven't proposed to me. You haven't given me any type of commitment. So I'm not going to give you access to my womb anymore. It just has to be cut off. No poom poom here. I'm dead, girl. I'm grown. My poom poom needs some love too. I feel like I'm really stingy with my poom poom. Like, once I give it to somebody, it's because I really, really like you and I really see a future with us. But obviously, with the last guy, I didn't vet him long enough in order to see what type of guy he was. And that's why we fell into this chaos. Because if I would have showed him who I was before I gave him the poom poom, then he would have already ran away. He would already be like, nah, this girl's trouble. I'm gonna stay away from her because she's just too much. Then from there, my feelings wouldn't be involved, his feelings wouldn't be involved, and it would have been just we just like grow apart, and it'll be easy to move on. But once you actually lay down with somebody, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to move on. And I feel like we're just going through that phase right now where it's a love hate thing. Like, we love each other, but we just don't like each other right now. So last night he called me. He was talking in my ear until 4 o'clock in the morning. He did not want to let me get off the phone. I was so tired. He did not want to let me get off the phone, but we just continued to have the conversation. When we talk, it's literally like, it's so repetitive when we talk, because it's like I expect him to change his mind. He expects me to change my mind. We come together and we see that neither of us changed our mind, and then we just ricochet off of each other, and then we give each other space, and then he always comes back, and I always pick up the phone, and then we just keep doing this cycle where I'm like, okay, maybe he changed his mind, maybe he's ready to be a provider. So I answer the phone, and then he's telling me, oh no, I'm not gonna pay your bills, pay your own bills. And then I'm just like, ugh, why did I answer the phone? Why am I letting myself go through this? It's just been a cycle over the past couple of weeks since August. We've been in that cycle since August, really. So August, September, October, November. It's November now. So it's been 3 months of the same conversation with him over and over and over. And he's not getting it. He's not getting it. And he doesn't want to get it. It's like a slap in his face. It's slapping my face when I answer the phone. Because I'm like, dude, if you're not wanting to be what I need you to be, stop calling me. Like, seriously, stop calling me. Like, don't waste your time, because I haven't changed my mind. I've been like this for some years now. So I'm not gonna change my mind just because it's you. I messed up and gave you some free kitty. Now you done got addicted. Now you done got addicted and you don't want to let me go. I just couldn't believe how he went off on the therapist. That was shocking to me. That was shocking to me. I'm like, oh my God, why would he go off on this 85-year-old woman? I'm like, yo, this guy's in his feelings. He's in his feelings. Girl, that sounds like a toxic cycle. Yes, it's toxic, very, very toxic. And it's exhausting for me. Like, I keep thinking that he's gonna change and he just doesn't. It's like a slap in the face all over again. She said, Tanae said, cut him. Bye. I'm already thinking of pulling back from my current guy because I feel like he's not adding to the roster. Yep. How old is your guy? Like, how old is he? When you say way older, like, how old? Some guys are so old. I'm like, yo, you should be ashamed for having this girl, this young, pretty girl, and you ain't even providing nothing for her. She's doing everything on her own. That is, that's not what's up. I'm like, you should at least have yourself established by now, you know? But yeah. With my guy, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to cut him off. Like I said last night, we talked until 4 in the morning, and he ended the conversation talking about, oh, he's just gonna block my number. And I'm like, nigga, I don't ever call you. You don't need to block my number. I will not call you. I promise. I will not call you. So after he hung up, he was like, I texted him and I said, don't call me ever again. So another thing with him is he feels like he's not going to give money to a woman. He's not in the business of just impressing women. He rather just impress his wife. And he's like, oh, you're not giving me wife. He's like, you're not giving me wife vibes. You acting like a hoe. He's like, you acting like a city girl hoe. And I'm like, yikes. That cut me deep. Like, he said a lot of really messed up things. And I said a lot of messed up things too. And I feel like we could have worked it out if I was willing to settle for mediocre, we would have worked out just fine. He's old enough to know what his role should be. That's facts. Like, what's up with these? What's up with these guys? Like, hello. Oh, my date is blowing me up. He said he's ready. Let me know when I'm on the way. He's not acting like a husband. That's what I'm. It's the entitlement. Yes, Tanae, you get it. Yo, that's the exact word. I'm like, yo, dude, you're so spoiled. Like, you're really spoiled. Like, you really feel like I'm supposed to give you my body. Like, I'm supposed to give you everything that I have just to prove to you that I'm a wife. But what do you give me in return? I still have to go out and work my ass off, work overtime at my job just to make sure that I have extra money at the end of my paycheck after I'm done paying my rent. Like, I have to make sure that I'm good. You don't pull up your bootstraps and relieve me of any tension. I have to live with this stress, and you ain't really stepping up. So I'm not sure how you're a husband exactly. It's all an insult. He's trying to undermine me. I'm like, dude, come on. I don't express all of my words, but I just know when something's off. I just know when something is just not right in my spirit. And just like Tanae said, he is not acting like a husband. Not acting like a husband. He wanted me to sit there and cut everybody off, people that are actually paying my bills, just to show him that I'm loyal. And I'm like, if you want me to show you that, if you want me to show you that I'm loyal, how about you step up and pay my bills instead of you wanting me to cut everybody off that's contributing? Instead of you being jealous and disrespecting me because you're insecure about your finances. Y'all, this lipstick is just done with me. Look at that. It's just done. It's so tore up. Ah. Alrighty, so my date is ready. He texted me, told me that he's ready. So I gotta get dressed. I gotta throw on my wig. Let me see my edges. Let me check up on the edges. Oh yeah, they laid. They slayed and laid. Oh yes. So I'm gonna do my hair on camera. But yeah, I'm not gonna act like my ex was terrible because he was funny. He kept me entertained. Like, he really had the personality that I like. But of course, he's a young guy. Like, they all act stupid like that. They all act like goofballs. Hold on one second, guys. So I don't know if I want to wear this blonde. I'm going on a date with a white man. I'm going on a date with a white man tonight, y'all. He's short and fat. He's short and chunky, but he got money though, because he's the club manager and he has a lot of connections in like higher places. So he's well connected, well respected. He's always traveling. Like, I follow him on Instagram, and like, since I've been knowing him since about probably July. And he's already been to 4 different countries. He's always traveling. Like, he's always going somewhere, and he stays in really nice Airbnbs. He ain't staying in no little cheap ass motel hotel. He's in them nice ass Airbnbs. And you know, one thing I like about white guys, because my longest relationship was with a Hispanic guy. And my favorite thing about dating people outside of my race is that they just have they have black wig. Oh, do I have a black wig? I have some human hair wigs that are black, but I don't like how they lay on my head. I had a black wig, but I brushed out all the curls. So I have this. This is like kind of brown. I brushed out all the curls in my black wig. I was gonna go buy a black wig today, but I decided to just not really spend money on that. I could have went and got me a little $50 wig. Is it too late? It's already 9 Eastern time. So that one hair store that I was thinking about going to, it's already probably closed. So I just didn't want to spend any more money because I already bought a new outfit. I bought a new outfit for tonight and everything. I spent like a few bucks getting a new outfit. Let me see. Let me look at my human hair wigs. Okay, so I have this one. It's a mess, you guys. All the brown wigs giving me seductress vibes. Oh, okay. Y'all, this wig, girl, girl, where do I start with this wig? It's just matted. It's all matted. Let me give it a good shake. Oh, girl, they got spiders coming out of there. I haven't worn this wig in so long. Oh my gosh. I haven't worn this wig in so long. And I honestly don't like wearing this wig because there's no clips. There's no clips on it. So that thing be sliding back. It be sliding. But I'll wear this one tonight because it's fall. It's like fall going into winter. So a little bang piece will be nice. She said, just wear the brown wig at this point. We gonna make something work. Hold on. We gonna make something work. Cause you know the outfit I'm wearing is like a mustard yellow. So who knows if brown would be, better looking for the look. Like this black wig would be better looking. All right, so that's that. Let me turn on my styling instruments here. All right, let's turn this on and give it a minute to like heat up. While I'm waiting, I thought I was gonna open this, but I didn't want to open it because my cousin gave me this for my birthday, but shit, I could just buy a new one, right? I could just buy a new one and be like, yeah, cuz that's the same bottle you gave me for my birthday. Look at that. I never drank it. No, damn well, I've been drinking like three times now. It's my third bottle. All right, I got a pregame. I don't know about y'all, but I got a pregame before I go on dates because liquor gives me the energy that I need. Liquor be making me feel great. So let's pregame. My date is, I hope he doesn't, leave the building before I get there because he already told me that he was ready probably like 20 minutes ago. We need to do a live together, like a girl chit chat and wind down. Oh yeah, that would be a great idea. Maybe some people ask questions. That would be a great idea tonight for sure. We could do that. All right, this is my favorite part. We about to get it cracking, popping. Yeah. Oh my God. Ah! Oh my God, I love that part. I love popping champagne. Like, you gotta be a real winner to pop some champagne. And this champagne tastes good. I can already taste from the bubbles. It tastes so good already. That is absolutely delicious. I need to find out what champagne is made out of because I know wine is made out of grapes. This is called Vivu du Vernet. Oh, it has my name on it. It says Vernet. Y'all see that? Nay, Vernet. Ice Rosé Demi-Sec. Produced in France. Alrighty, y'all. So let's see. I'm gonna get dressed right quick. Ooh, girl. Let me put this wig on. Let me put the wig on first because the wig is gonna take me some time to fix. Ooh. Why I look like Tina Turner after I done beat? No, not Tina Turner. I look like Anna Mae after Ike done beat her ass for not singing the note right. Cause I'm rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. I'm rolling. All right, I think I like the dark look for the night. Let's see. Let's see. First of all, let's get this all straightened out right here. Oh my God, y'all. This is crazy. This is wild. This is wild. Oh my God. This is crazy. Hold on. Okay, I need this flat iron to be a little bit higher. Oh my God. Tanae say yes. 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 Girl, I wish you was here to flat iron this for me. Cause I'm over here like, no. No. This is a challenge. But you know what? We're gonna get it done. Cause I think this look is cute. I think the brown, the dark, or the black is cute rather. So let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, hope he doesn't leave. You know, the worst thing you could do on a first date is be like hella late. She said the flat iron isn't giving. It's really not. It's really not. It's on a low setting and it's so dumb because it says it doesn't even have like a temperature setting. It just says wash day, third day, second day. Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Which one is the hottest? So I always have to guess. But look. It's coming together. It's coming together. Don't do my flat iron. Don't do my flat iron. You see, I did this side. You see, don't do my flat iron. Hold up. Hold up. It's getting there, sis. It's getting there for sure. All right, hold up. Let me text my date really quickly because I know he's probably like, all right, about to leave now. Oh my God. He's probably like, oh my God, these damn black girls gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, my little round white boy, he's a young guy too. He's probably like 30. He's probably like 30, in his 30s or something. I don't know. These days, I just be going out to have a good time. I want to get over my ex, so I might even give this white boy a little peck if he treats me like a princess tonight. I might give him a little smoochy smooch and be like, give him them flirty eyes. Because the way he was looking at me when we first met, I could tell like he was really going to like me. So we'll see how it goes because I feel like he does like me. But because I was working for him, I just didn't want to work at the club that he was managing because I'm like, that's super weird. You know, I don't want the girls to be jealous of me if they see me getting like special privileges, you know? So I just decided to quit that job and ended up finding it's not a job that pays me more, but it's a job that pays my bills. So I'm happy with my job. I'm dead. Tanae said, let's call him Mr. Pillsbury. I'm freaking dead. You are so funny, girl. Mr. Pillsbury dough. Oh, yeah, he gonna have that bread. He gonna have that bread. I'm weak. I'm weak. She says it really that bad. I'm at least 10, 15 minutes late on every day. Not on purpose, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not purposely late. You see what happened was, and I can't even explain to him. I'm like, well, what happened was I had a wig prepared, but I ended up putting on another wig. Like, he's gonna be like, he's gonna be so confused. Like, wig? That ain't your real hair? All right, y'all. So I gave the wig some life, you guys. The wig was dead. It was dead. We needed to give it CPR. We needed to give it mouth to mouth. And we were able to do something with it. We were able to make it work. It's not perfect, but it's worth it for sure. For sure. Yeah. Y'all feeling it? Y'all, fall time with the bangs, not the bang. The bang. Fall time with the bang. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on lashes. But you know what? Let me get dressed. Let me get dressed right quick so I can give y'all a little look. A little look. A little. Hold on, I'll be back. Not the bang. The bang. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Damn, there's hair everywhere. Hair everywhere. Jeez. Jeez Louise. All right. All right, bam. All right, I'm looking like a mustard ketchup. I said mustard ketchup. Looking like a mustard packet right now. So I like my outfit. I think it's pretty cute. I'm trying to figure out how I should put these buttons. If I should like leave it on one side. Because this is how I saw it on the mannequin. I saw it on the mannequin like this, which I think this is cute. Can you guys really see? Yeah, the yellow makes my skin pop. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. This is as much as I can show you guys. If I get on top of this chair, I might bust my ass and then there won't be a date. See, okay. All right. I'm looking at the seams of this dress, and yeah, the seams align with my hips. So yeah, this is how the dress is supposed to be, just like this, the two-piece. Yeah. So that goes. It's a long dress, you guys. Yeah, I've been working out. I still look fat, like on my last live. I actually did get a treadmill in here. I've been working out every day. So it's look like I lost some weight. I still got a little belly. Booty still popping. Okay, let me put these wigs up so I can look for my latches. Makes your skin pop. This is cute. Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting there and he's gonna be like, I left already. Yeah. That would be so embarrassing. All right, lashes. This needs to be cut off. No, off. I said off. Okay, perfect. I have these lashes. Glue. What it do? Y'all, this is crazy. I'm always late to dates, man. This is not right. This is probably why I'm still single. This is why I can never date the bosses. I always get stuck with the freaking bum dudes because I can never be on time with the dates. Does that fit or is it too long? Okay, that fits. You see, lashes really level up the look. It makes you look way more seductive. Yeah, give you those flirty eyes that you definitely want. So when he pays for the tab, you're looking at him like, oh my God, you guys, this is so unprofessional. But you know what? When we get there, we're going to joke about it. We're going to laugh about it. Y'all, do you guys typically date white guys? Because I used to date white guys off of Tinder, but I never took them seriously. And I'm not even going to lie, the white guys were the guys who gave me the most. They gave me the most. Like, they gave me so much money when I was dating guys just for dates. They would not hesitate to give me like $200 for a date. They wouldn't hesitate. They was like, that's all you want? And they would take me to nice restaurants, show me a nice time. All right, y'all. Oh my God, I have a big burp coming through. Hold on. I'm burping, you guys. Before, the old me would have just belched. And I'm like, yo, someone told me they were like, oh my God, you are too cute to be belching like that. That you belch like a dude. I'm like, I wasn't made perfect. All right, one more cup. One more cup. I have work in the morning, guys. I don't even care. We're gonna go out. We're actually gonna go out for food and drinks. So who knows? I might catch a lick tonight. I might catch a lick tonight. Who knows? Because I know he has money. I know he has money. He's like one of those, he's the manager. So typically at the end of the night, like when everybody's done cleaning the clubs or whatever, he's the one who's counting the register out to make sure that it balances with the amount of liquor that they sold, also with the amount of hookahs that they sold, as well as, how much do the girls get paid for their tip out. So he's the one that's in control of all of that. And literally, when I went to work that one time, he paid me $100, and I didn't even do shit. I didn't do anything. The girls did all the work, and I was like I came all the way out here. Can I have some money for gas or something? Because I came all the way out here, and I didn't make any money because I'm training. And he was like, yeah. So he gave me $100. Oh my God, I don't think I could wear this wig. Do y'all see how it just slid off so easily? I cannot wear this wig tonight. I can't. No, I can't. I can't. Oh my God. I couldn't wear that wig, y'all. At least this wig has a band in the back. So if anything, if the wind is blowing a little too hard, you feel me? I don't have to worry about it falling off my head. That's why I don't wear that wig that much. Tanae, I wish I was on the live stream with you. I'm dying laughing. The wig said not tonight. Yo, that wig was like, you don't put me in retirement. You trying to take me out. That wig was in retirement, y'all. In retirement. I was trying to take it out retirement. I'd be like, put me back in my place, ma'am. Who do you think you are? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh my God, that is freaking hilarious. You guys do not ever smoke these. These things are so addictive. I wasn't trying to mess with that wig either. It was Tanae, it was all your fault because you tried to give me the idea to wear a black wig. You try to give me the idea to wear that damn black wig. Yeah, Tanae, we could definitely do a show together. Like we could talk on the inbox on IG and we could, make up a show. But we gotta have a topic on what we're gonna talk about. And stuff like that. So for sure. For sure. I don't mind. I like talking to you tonight because you sound like you're very intelligent. Like me, you sound like you have a vast vocabulary. You speak so intelligently and clearly. Yes. All right. I like this look. That's why I like this little wig. It's so cute. It's so effortlessly cute too. All right, y'all. I'm ready to head out the door. I'm gonna put on my heels. Should I put on heels? He's short. Like he's a short guy. Should I put on my heels tonight? Cause I don't want to emasculate him because he's already short, child. Yeah. Yes, I thought you were from California, girl. I didn't know they raised them like that in Georgia. I had no clue that they raised them like you in Georgia. All right, you all. Bad bitch. I'm giving bad bitch energy right now. I'm giving bad bitch energy. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, my date has not responded back to me. He said, you live close, 5 minutes away. Oh, let me see how far I am. Okay. Oh, shit. Y'all, fuck. The flat iron almost burned me. Thank God I caught it. All right, so I wish I could take you guys on a road with me. I'm 30 minutes away. Getting into the car now. Boom. I'll be LOLing, smiley facing these dudes to death. I would LOL and smiley face a guy to death. All right, so one last drink and then I'm on the road and I'm out for the night. Hopefully I can get a check tonight, y'all. Anytime I go out with a baller, I'm like, hey, he might give me a check tonight. But at the same time, I'm like, I know if he give me a check tonight, he may not respect me as a woman, like a wifeable woman. He might just look at me like I'm just lady of the night. Which I don't mind. I will be lady of the night. I love being lady of the night because lady of the night gets paid. Okay. As long as I could pay my bills, continue to stay on top of that. If I could get ahead of my bills, that's even better. That's the goal. I need to get ahead of my bills because I'm already on top of them. But y'all, while I have you guys' attention, I wanted to let you guys know. I should have said this at the beginning of the live, but I'm gonna say it now. I do have some candles. You guys know I make candles. I've never promoted my candles on YouTube before because typically all of my friends purchase them and everything, and I promote them other places because I have very specific candles. But I have these new candles here. They're new. I've never done this design before. They're already wrapped up and everything, ready for shipping. So that's why you see this like film looking thingy because it's already packaged. So as you guys can see, this is my label for my candles. Oxy Candles. It's a little mermaid because I make beach candles, but I decided to go ahead and evolve my candles into something new. And this is a candle here. Not sure if you guys can see it well, but it's flowers here. These are like pink, violet, or not pink, but violet, purple flowers. They're pretty cute. This glare is kind of like messing up the tempo. Let's see. I could put this behind. Nope, that's not helping. That's not helping. Alrighty. So you guys could definitely check me out on Oxy Candles and look at these candles. They're pretty cute. I have this one for sale and this one as well. This one is super cute. It has these Chinese pink blossom candles and they're super, super, super cute and it smells so good. Once you take off this packaging and smell the candle, like this, the scent alone is just gonna hit you in the face. And it's so cute. So this is like a gel, and then there's another candle in there that's smaller that you can burn. And these light up in the dark. Like if you start burning this candle and turn off the light, it's gonna be even more amazing. That's why I love making candles like this that have like gel candle, because they're so interesting to look at. I love candles. But I think candles are super boring. Like the candles that I see, I think they're super boring. I like to actually watch my candles burn. I'm like one of those weird people. I like to watch my candles burn. And these candles right here are so interesting to watch burn because they have this unique dynamic where there's flowers there and then there's gel candle right there. So once it starts burning, it's gonna look like a lamp. It's just gonna light up the whole room. It's super gorgeous. Super gorgeous. So this one is the most popular one. I don't know if you guys can see, but Oxy Candles, if you guys go on Instagram, just DM me if you want to purchase this candle. If you want to know the price and you want to purchase it, just DM me at OCCY Candles on IG. Send me a DM and I will definitely get this shipped out to you. This is my favorite one too, Tene. You love the Blossom Cherry? Yeah, this one's my favorite one. This one's so cute. I have another one as well, but it's not here. It's not like in front of me. It's probably somewhere else. So yes, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh my gosh, Tanae, you've been amazing. Always make me laugh. These wigs were giving me problems. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back and let you guys know the follow-up. If anything happened between me and this Mr. Pillsbury, I'll definitely come in with a story time because I always have an interesting time with these guys. Like it's always memorable. So I'm definitely gonna let you guys know if anything happens with that. And yeah, you guys follow me on IG, topnotch.trophy, and also follow my candle page at Oxy Candles. And yeah, I'm gonna go out on a date tonight, and I'll see you ladies later. Bye.